Now we can see the reading data from Excel file. Okay, this is reading data from Excel file. Now we can write the data from Excel file. Okay, so create one Excel file. Okay, file data one dot Excel X created writing the data into Excel file. She's one. I can write the data from Excel file. Okay, I can create one new class. Create class name is what? So writing. Okay, my file name is writing data from. Okay, writing data into Excel. This is my class name. Okay. I can click public static body string logs and finish. See this one. In that writing, you can write what? See here. Data into Excel. So first see this one. So in Excel file. Okay. In Excel file to okay, workbook. After that workbook to worksheet. And then worksheet to rows. And then rows contains what? Rows contains cells here. Okay, rows contains cells. This is our pattern. Okay, so we can implement this like this. So first file is created and write the data into Excel. Okay, so first one file is created. I can create one empty file. Yes, sir. I can create one empty file. Empty Excel. So I can create one new empty Excel file. See, so my Excel file is what? See here, my file name is data1 data1. Okay, this is my Excel file. So I can copy this Excel file. This is empty Excel file. Okay, are you understood? This is empty Excel file. Okay, I can copy the Excel file location, copy and paste into see here. Okay, and paste into under this one. Okay, control E. See this one data1 Excel access. Okay, so it contains this is what empty file. Okay, this is one empty file. So next I can write the data. See this one. And so, write the data into the Excel file. Okay, write the data into the Excel file. See this one. So for reading the data, we can use what? For reading the data, we can use file input stream. Okay, for writing the data, we can use what? File output stream. Okay, file output stream. STREAM stream. So it is what file equal to new file output stream. Okay, STREAM file output stream. So here I can import this one. I can import the file output stream. System dot okay get property. So I can get some property. In that we can write what user dot direct. Okay, and write user dot direct. Next again plus here. So I can add my location. The location is what? Test data. Okay, in the test data, my file name is data1. Data1 dot Excel SX. Okay, this is my file name. Add through IO declaration. I can IO declaration add. Okay. So next, create a new workbook. Okay, create a new WRT workbook. So for that create in so X versus F S H E sheet. Okay. So First create one workbook here. Sorry. I can create a new workbook. That's it. Accesses of workbook. WORKBO workbook. Next name is what workbook? WORKBO. Okay. File variable name. So next new XSSF WORKBO. Okay. This is workbook. Okay. So yes, I can import this file name. Okay. Next create workbook is completed. Okay. First Excel is completed. Excel file is what? This is Excel file. Okay. And next new workbook also finished. Next worksheet. Okay. So I can create one worksheet. Create a sheet. Yeah. So for create sheet accesses F S H E T sheet. Sheet equal to what? Workbook dot. So workbook is my workbook variable name. Okay. Dot workbook variable name dot create sheet. Create S H E. Okay. Create sheet. Then we can write what data. I can write it like this. So XSS sheet, I can import this file. Okay, after importing. Next, first, what is the row? Next, we can enter the data and next create the row. See this one. After worksheet, create the row. Okay, and cell into the Excels. Okay, see this one. Create a row and create the cell. Enter the data into the cells here. Okay. So this one. So first row will be created. Okay. So Excel file will be created and after that work will be created and Excel sheet will be created. Then rows will be created. Okay. Now I can go for row XSX F row. Okay. So my row variable name is what? Row 1. So row 1 contains what? Sheet. So first you can create one sheet, create row, create row. Okay. So row number what? 0 here. So in that row number 1, this one. So I can import the XSS row. So our file is imported. So in that row, we can create one column. Okay. So what is the column? Row 1 dot. Okay. Create cell. Create. Sorry, row 1 is my variable name. Row 1 dot. Create. Okay. Create cell. Cell number is what? 0 here. So 0 dot. So which value set? Set cell value. Okay. Cell value. This is what? So value here I can give 1. So next that name and automation. So row number 1, same like that. This one. It is for row number 1. Control C, Control V, Control V. Okay. First cell number 0, next cell number 1, again cell number 2. Okay. In that cell number 1, we can create one string. The string name is Java. I can create the string. Okay. And cell number 2, I can create what? Automation. AU. Okay. Automation. Okay. Same like that. I can, this is first row. Okay. I can create what row number 2, row number 3 also. Okay. Second row, third row. Control C. This is for second row. Okay. Next Control V. This is for third row. Okay. I can change the names. Row number 2 and street create row. So which row? So first one is row number 1 here. Okay. In that row number 1, cell number 0, we can give the value to cell number 1, we can give another string. The string name is what? Python here. So I can give Python. 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 Okay, in string number 3, I can give automation. Okay. Same like that. Row number 3. See this one, row number 3, sheet. So index number is 2. So this is one word, this is also 2. So strings are changed. In that replace instead of Java, we can write C sharp. Okay. And the automation is common. So next, this is what? This is attached to workbook. Okay. Now we can attach this one to workbook. Attach workbook to the file. Attach workbook to the file. So that's why we can write what workbook is my variable name, workbook dot. Okay. Write. In that right, file is my variable name. Okay. So next workbook close dot close. I can write. Okay. Close. So next file also close it here. File dot close. Okay. First we can write the all data into workbook. That's why write it. Okay. I can attach this one to workbook. This write methods all are attached to the work. Okay. Next workbook dot close for closing our workbook. And next file also close it. So after that file also close it, we can get one message system dot out dot println. So Excel file is created. EXEL Excel file is created. Okay. Now save the file. Okay. I can save the file and run it. Okay. Run as what? Java application. This one is running. Okay. Excel file is created. Now check the Excel file. Okay. Check the Excel file. Okay. 2 C sharp automation will be created. Okay. Where is one? First one is see. There is a mistake in what? Row numbers are not changed. See this. Second row, third row, row number 1, row number 2, row number 3. So, okay. Next, create sheet row. Sheet row numbers also change it. 0, 1, 2. Okay. And after that, see this one. The cell value is not changed here. Okay. That's why error will be happen. See this one. I can change this to save file. Okay. And I can close this one. Again, I can run this. Run as Java application. Excel file created. Okay. Now can check this file. 3 also created. Okay. 1 also created, 2 also created, 3 also created. Check this one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. All files are created. XSF row and row 1 and the XSF row 2, XSF row 3. This is what sheet row, create row number 0 index, 1 index, and 2 index. And set values we here are different set cells 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. See here, this is for I can change it only for row. That's why only it will be applied for row. So create for row 2. Okay. Why means here row 2 is my variable name. Okay. That is the mistake here. See this one. Row 2, row 2, row 2. Okay. This is for what? Row 3, row 3, row 3. Okay. Now I can save the file again. Okay. Now run it. Three rows will be displayed now. Okay. Check this one. So Excel file is created. So open this data Excel file. See this. Okay. 3 rows will be displayed now. Okay. Now we can read the data from Excel. Also, we can write the data into the Excel also. Okay. Read the data from Excel. Read the data from Excel and write the data into Excel. Okay. So those two explanation we can discuss now. Okay. Thank you.